Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to auto-generate unique articles using Google Generative AI. Here, my objective is that as soon as I'm going to add a new title in my Google Sheets, automatically on the same title, a unique article should be generated with the help of Google Gemini, and then the same generated article should be automatically inserted in a Google document. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between Google Sheets, Gemini and Google Docs, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of an amazing automation software, Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect here works on two principles, trigger and action. So we are going to take Google Sheets in our trigger and Gemini and Google Docs in our action. And we are going to connect all of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn the entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to automatically generate articles for business with the help of Google Gemini and how to automatically create documents with those articles. Alright, so here we are going to create this automation without any coding or programming skills by setting up a connection between Google Sheets, Gemini and Google Docs, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of this amazing automation software, Pabbly Connect. So here my objective is that as soon as I'm going to enter a title in this particular spreadsheet along with the date, automatically an article should be generated on that title and that same article should be inserted in a document in my Google Docs. So here let me add a new title. So I have added a new title over here, Revolutionizing Business Operations. So as soon as I've entered the title and the date in my spreadsheet in a new row, we will go and check on our Google Docs and we will see that automatically without any manual efforts, a document will be created and an article on this particular title will be inserted in that document. So here we can find that yes, a document is created, Revolutionizing Business Operations. Let me open it and this is the article. Alright, so we are going to create the same automation step by step with the help of Pabbly Connect. This is the homepage of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect. After coming here, we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in. But if you are a new user, you have to click on the sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I'm directly clicking on sign in. This is the all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here on the dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created. And we can also create folders here to save the workflows. Now, as you can find, I have multiple folders here. I have created them in order to save my workflows accordingly on my dashboard. Now, in order to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option, which is given on right corner with blue color. So let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Generate unique articles using Gemini. So we are going to use Gemini for generating our articles. So this is my objective and I have given the name to my workflow. Now, after giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save this workflow. So I have created this folder Gemini automation. I'm going to select it and done. So let's click on create. And as we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. Now, what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts and the principles on which the entire automation runs. Here, the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now, let's suppose we are going to take Google Sheets in our trigger and Google Gemini in our action, and we want that as soon as a new title will be added in our Google Sheets, automatically an article should be generated on that same title with the help of Google Gemini. So here our action is the response towards our trigger, because in Google Sheets when the title is added, then only the article is generated on that title with the help of Gemini. Alright, so after understanding this concept, let's start creating the workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application and that is Google Sheets. So let's select that. And now we have to select our trigger event. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to start or trigger. So new or updated spreadsheet row will be our trigger event over here. After selecting our trigger event, here we can find that a webhook URL along with some instructions are provided to us. So we need to follow these instructions step by step in order to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. And the webhook URL which is provided to us is going to act as a bridge for sending the data from Google Sheets towards Pabbly Connect. Let's copy the webhook URL. And then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. But before that, if you like such automations, then just like our videos and you can subscribe our channel as well for knowing about more such amazing automations for your businesses. Now, after copying the webhook URL, I'm going to take you towards my Google Sheets. So this is my spreadsheet which I have prepared for generating articles. Let's suppose I'm having an event management company, and to promote my business I regularly post articles on different topics on my website. Alright. Now here I want that as soon as I'm going to enter a title in my spreadsheet which I have prepared, automatically a unique article should be generated on that same title, and that article should be inserted in a document, so that I will be able to create different documents for different articles, and whenever I will require I will post them on my website according to my choice. Alright, so here for this, first of all, we need to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, and for that we have to go towards extensions, and here we can find the option of add-ons. When we will click on this get add-ons button, it is going to take us towards Google Workspace Marketplace. Now here we need to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So let us select that. So basically Pabbly Connect Webhooks is the add-on which we need to install in our Google Sheets for connecting it with Pabbly Connect. Here you can find that I've already installed the add-on, so I'm just going to cross this, and once you will install the add-on you also have to refresh your spreadsheet so that you can find the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks under extensions. Now because we can find the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks, let's go towards initial setup. And basically, in order to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, we have to perform an initial setup in which we need to enter two details: webhook URL and trigger column. So here, first of all, let us paste the webhook URL in this field which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. And the next is the trigger column. So what is trigger column? The concept of trigger column says that whenever the data will be entered in the spreadsheet up till this column, the entire new row will be sent towards Pabbly Connect. Alright, so it is given that trigger column will be your final data column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row will be sent to the webhook URL. So here in the background, you can find that I have two columns in my spreadsheet, column A and column B. I want that whenever I'm going to enter the data in my spreadsheet up till column B, that means whenever I'm going to enter the data up till title, then automatically the entire row should be sent towards Pabbly Connect with the help of the webhook URL. So here I am going to enter the trigger column as column B. Alright, now let's click on this send test to send the test response towards Pabbly Connect, and here we can find that the test data is sent successfully. So we will submit the initial setup, and here our setup is configured successfully. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect, and here we can find that yes, we have received the response. In the response, we have received all the details: trigger column, title, spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index, and the date. Alright, so this means that the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is successful. Now we have to do one more thing. We will go back towards Pabbly Connect. We have to go towards extensions once again, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and this time we have to click on this send on event button. So as we have done that, we have made sure that now whenever we are going to add a new row up till trigger column in this particular spreadsheet, the data will be automatically keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect. And in this way, we are going to create this automation. So we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and because we have received this response, now our objective is to generate an article on the title which we have received. So for that, I'm going to use Google Gemini, with the help of which I'm going to generate unique articles for my business. Alright, so we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and now we are going to connect Google Gemini, that is Google Generative AI, with Pabbly Connect. So in the action application, let us select Google Generative AI. And after selecting the application, here we need to select the action event that will be to generate the content. Let's click on connect, and now from the given options, we have to click on this add new connection to build a new connection with Google Generative AI account. If you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. But to create a new connection, you need to click on add new connection, and then you have to provide the API key. So from where you're going to find the API key? For that, first of all, you need to set up your Google Generative AI account, and then after login in, you have to go towards the hyperlink given over here. So let's click on this hyperlink, and it has taken us towards Google AI Studio. Now here from the left side, we can find the option of get API key. So let us select that, and now I'm going to create a new API key. So let's click on this create an API key button, and now here it is given that select a project from your existing right access Google Cloud projects. So in order to provide the access, we have to first of all select our project. So I'm going to select my existing project, Pabbly Testing. And after this, I'm going to create an API key in this existing project. Alright, so the key is generated. Now we will copy the key, close this, and we will go back towards Pabbly Connect. We will simply paste the API key here in this field. In the same manner, you need to get your API key from Google Generative AI account. Alright, let's click on save. And with this, we can find that Google Generative AI is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. And now after building the connection, first of all, it is asking us the text. This means the prompt. So this is very important step. Here we need to provide a command to Google Generative AI that what we want it to do for us. Because our objective is to generate articles on the topic which we are receiving from Google Sheets. So here a word text will be Generate a unique article on this title for my event management company. So this is my prompt. All right. And now I'm going to enter the title. So because we have already received the title from our earlier response, that is from Google Sheets, we will simply map the title over here. Now mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here our previous step is given and here are all the details. We want to map the title. Let us select it and it is mapped. So the ultimate guide to planning memorable corporate events. This is the title on which I want to generate the content. And because I have mapped this title, it has become dynamic now. This means that now whenever we are going to add a new title in our Google Sheets, automatically the title is going to be changed with a new title of that new response in this particular field. That means that when this workflow is going to run in real time, automatically the title is going to change with each and every response. But the text which we have entered manually is going to be same. That means the prompt is going to be same, but the title is going to replace each time. Okay, in this way we are going to generate unique articles on different titles from Google Sheets every time automatically. Now we will move further, and after entering the text, the next it is asking us to select the model. By using what model you want to generate the content. So here I am going to select this model Gemini Pro. Now the next is the method. Okay, so here we have two options, to count token or to generate content. So if you want to count your API tokens, then you need to click on this count token method. But in order to generate the content, our method will be generate content, which is already selected. Now let's click on save and send test request button. And here we can find that we have received the response. In the response here we can find that this is the unique article. In the realm of business, corporate events hold immense significance in fostering connections, driving engagement, and achieving strategic objectives. As an event management company, we understand the intricacies involved in crafting memorable corporate events that leave a lasting impact on attendees. So this is very useful and beautiful content generated with the help of Gemini. Now I want to create a document with the help of this particular generated article. Okay, so for that what I'm going to do, I'm going to first of all connect my Google Docs with Pabbly Connect, and for doing that we will move towards our action step. In our action application we are going to select Google Docs, and now we will select the action event. So the action event will be to create a blank document. So first of all my objective is to create a blank document with the name of the article title, and then after that I want to append a paragraph to the document. So first of all let us select the action event as create a blank document, and let's click on connect. Now, because I've already built the connection with my Google Docs account, I'm going to go with the existing connection only. If you want to create a new connection, then you can click on this add new connection button. After selecting the existing connection, let's click on save. And here we need to provide the document name. So what should be the name of our document? I want to create the documents with the title. So the title is the ultimate guide to planning memorable corporate events. Alright, so we will select the title over here. We will simply map the title from the Google Sheets. Done. So in this way, because we have mapped this title, it has become dynamic. So every time a new title will be added in Google Sheets, automatically a new document will be created with the name of that title. Okay, so let's click on save and send test request button. And here we can find that we have received the response. This means that the document is created. Let's go and check, and here yes, we can find that a blank document is created over here. The name of the document is the ultimate guide to planning corporate events. Alright, now I want to insert the text, that means the articles in this particular document. For that, once again we are going to click on this add action step button, and here we are going to select Google Docs once again in the action application. Now the action event this time will be append a paragraph to a document. That means to insert the paragraph in the document. Let's click on connect. And now from the given options, once again, I'm going to go with the existing connection only, and let's click on save. And with this, once again, Google Docs is connected with Pabbly Connect. Here we need to provide two details, the document ID as well as the inserted text. So here the name of the document is given, but here we need to enter the document ID, and that should be dynamic. That means we want it to change with each and every response. Therefore, what we are supposed to do, we have to turn this mapping button on, and this is the ID of the document. So I will just remove this existing ID from here, and I will map the ID from my previous step. That means from Google Docs step. So I will search for the document ID. This is the document ID. I will simply map it and done. So because we have mapped this document ID, it is going to change with each and every response. And now the next it is asking us the text which we want to insert in the document. We want to insert the article which we have recently generated. So let's map that. And now let's click on save and send test request button. And here we can find that we have received the response. In the response, we have also received the document ID. So let's go and check whether the text is inserted in our document or not. And yes, here we can find that on Google Docs, the text is inserted in our document. Let me open it and show you. So this is the amazing article which we have recently generated with the help of Gemini. And the name of this document is The Ultimate Guide to Planning Memorable Corporate Events. So this means that the workflow is perfectly successful. Now we will test this workflow once again. We will go back towards Google Sheets, and here I'm going to add one new row along with a new title. And as soon as we will do that, we will go and check that automatically a new document will be created along with the article in Google Docs. So here I'm going to add a new date, let's say 14/02/2024, and here I'm going to enter a new title. Top 10 tips for stress-free event management. And as soon as we have entered the data over here up till our trigger column, let's go and check on Google Docs. And yes, here we can find that a new document is recently created over here with a name as Top 10 Tips for Stress-Free Event Management, and here is the article. This means that the workflow is running perfectly fine. We will go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done here in the workflow. So we have taken simple steps. In trigger, we have taken Google Sheets, and in action, we have taken Google Generative AI and Google Docs. And we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever we are going to add a new title in our Google Sheets, automatically an article will be generated in a unique style with the help of Gemini for that same title, and then the same article will be added in a Google document. Here in this way, you can very easily create this automation, and you can customize the automation according to your choice for your business requirements. You can generate the blogs also in the same manner by using Gemini, and you can create separate documents for all those blogs. And if you want, you can also post them directly by using one more action step over here on your WordPress or Shopify site. Alright, this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe our channel to learn more such automations.